New Orleans tour guide Christine Miller with Two Chicks Walking Tours, and this is Quarantine History. If you think New Orleans is wild when it's drinking, you should have seen it when it wasn't. Many cities dried up when Prohibition struck in 1920, but fun-loving New Orleans became the liquor capital of America. Here, a wink got you a drink. Home brewing became near universal. Even office buildings housed speakeasies. And at least one vehicle drove around downtown selling beer. Public intoxication arrests increased more than fivefold in the first 3 years. When celebrity Prohibition agent Izzy Einstein visited, his cabbie offered him a bottle 35 seconds after he got off the train. He declared New Orleans the fastest place in the country to get a drink. Izzy and his partner, Agent Mo Smith, famously dressed in disguises to make busts, including a streetcar conductor, a grave digger, a fisherman, and an opera singer. Louisiana's elected officials bucked Prohibition too. Governor Huey P. Long famously declared his administration was doing not a damn thing to enforce dry laws. Meanwhile, New Orleans City Council tried to reclassify booze as food. Bartender Pappy Gracinet worked in a lunchroom in the CBD. Every day at 3, he switched from sandwiches to whiskey, and the local politicians poured in. When he was raided and arrested, he hired the best lawyer in town to get him off and paid him with half a pint. Foreign liquor poured into New Orleans to be distributed throughout the region. Rum running became so popular, prices actually fell. Smugglers hid booze in wall panels of boats and false smokestacks. Agents spotted one sailor with an unusually inflated chest and discovered 2 hot water bottles full of hooch strapped to his torso. "Next time, I'll hide it in my bustle," the smuggler quipped. Agents confiscated 10,000 cases of liquor in New Orleans in one of the most important raids of Prohibition. Local bootleggers were unimpressed. One told the Times-Picayune, "They didn't get such an awful amount. I don't believe the price of liquor will go up much." By the 30s, amateur bootleggers had been replaced by mafiosos, and the biz grew increasingly violent. When beer was legalized again in 1933, 300 brewery trucks flooded New Orleans' streets to the sounds of sirens, boat whistles, and auto horns, and New Orleans has remained wet ever since. Cheers, and subscribe to the Travel Abroad's YouTube channel for more great videos on New Orleans history.
Urban South generously donated to the Innocence Project New Orleans in lieu of our advertising fees.
In the 19 years since its founding, the Innocence Project has freed 36 wrongly convicted people,
who spent a collective 873 years in prison.
Donate at the link below this video to help them continue to support this important work.
Yes.
Should I redo that?
I think you're probably fine. Let's open these beers.